The Diary of a Certified Psychopath, 20th of November, 2021. As languid as you like. And love every lamplit minute. Going over old carpet might be tedious, but when a bike makes plain-clothed pottering feel this comfortable and outdoor distance seem so effortless, the prospect of suiting up on a slimmed-down steed only to amplify the ambient sting inflicted by ravaged roads and relentless wind chill becomes as repugnant as the notion of using real off-season life as a terminal excuse to recover does irresistible. I've had recurring dreams about flying round these streets at night, frequently at a very low level, and in a strangely disembodied state. Following an indefinite period, familiar surroundings begin to morph before my subconscious eye, causing me to become hopelessly lost prior to reaching a destination I can never recall after waking up. Since taking wing on this heavenly hybrid, these serene nocturnal rambles are the closest I have and shall likely ever come to realizing such reveries. Though, by contrast, the localities I float over remain structurally intact, and I always get to where I wish. 21st of November. Drizzly, half-hearted nocturnal harvest to a third of a 5 Live film review, afforded plush relief and a sense of purpose by my benevolently bouncy bicycle, though motivated predominantly by the want to collect a few thoughts in spacious silence, fulfill my non-virtual vows, and potter home to a cosy bed, without mowing down any potted party-goers or coming a cropper at the wheels of weaving cabbies recklessly competing for weekend fares. The highlight of this ride was a black van with a broken tail bulb. Oh, the irony. 22nd of November. Northerly nocturne in OC-. Water from the cold tap still warmer than the wicked north wind that I attempted to weave my way around, yet continued to feel all the nip from its whip, though I smiled in sadistic satisfaction as a lone Warburton's lorry lumbered by my right shoulder near Shoreham Harbour's moonlit gateway to the sea, punching a massive hole in it. In truth, there was no such lorry on this ride, but the thought of such a scenario helped suppress the sting and keep my spirits intact. Scuttled behind the beach huts along Hove's promenade as far as the Peace statue for extra protection, where I strictly ought not to have cycled, so for roughly 7 minutes of this ride I could have been arrested, and the fact I wasn't gave me the satisfaction I failed to garner from imagining the lorry I mentioned earlier. Happy Blue Monday, and look out for black ice. 23rd of November. Enlightenment. Cold dark reality plus ample space, nocturnal hush, and the silvery glow of our planet's lone satellite once again provides a solid basis for Rule 5 recovery, assuming that isn't a contradiction in terms. During 80 minutes of zone sub-zero meandering, I determined beyond doubt that when it comes to insidious wind chill, imparted in this case by another face-flaying fiend from the north, Primaloft insulation remains the supreme single-layer solution, and even a beefy carbon frame will not trigger inductively controlled traffic lights, meaning that had I obeyed one particular red signal, this ride would have lasted at least 7 hours. Probably used up more energy tying the laces on my boots, putting out the grey wheelie bin, choosing a playlist and recorrecting my iPhone's autocorrect than throughout this entire ride, which is fortunate given that I had almost nothing more in 2 lead-lined pins. 23rd of November. Degrees of motivation. A whimsical wander west to my hometown's worthy sibling. Late sign-off or early start, it matters not. For aside from my stubborn pledge to keep things real, the degrees to which I refer were the 2 extra in Celsius I was assured by Mystic Met before post-midnight frost sunk its freezing claws into all earth and air, along with the prospect of waking up at 2 a.m. with no obligation other than 2 hours of extra sleep.